One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Davis looking to pass. Finds his tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. The throw to the outside is complete. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Ole Miss Rebels offense. Go to work for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggie.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll start the return inside his spot.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. It's complete to the left. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down.
Max going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Unloads it left. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Davis will throw. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Davis looking to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
And the Rebels want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Buys a little time. Hauls it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Fakes the grab on the left. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Davis will throw. Looking left. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Fast completion move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires left. Got him downfield. He's loose down the left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got his man on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the 1st half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're looking for an advantage to the right. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun 1st half than you? And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Rebels hit it quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? There he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! Out across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On first and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off-play action on first down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing.
There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they're after him. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Davis will throw. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Oh, he wants it all. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you... Adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Under fire. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. To the air on second down. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. He'll take it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it. Play a conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Davis looking to pass. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Quick step and go. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Davis will throw. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by just one over Utah State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. At the 45, on his way. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play first and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bat isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's in there for the 2, and now the lead stands at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Davis looking to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. This quarterback part of their running game. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. No huddle here for the offense. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Bears the pressure. Lets it fly. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
I'm definitely trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, Aggie! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.